Alright, welcome back everybody to OMFT3. This is once again Leon, the host, commentating. And we have Kzon, this is TengShiXun for this round here. Now we just have the warm-up. This one place to ease up a bit, just pick any map you want. Great song choice, I have to say. Amazing song choice. This is quite a difficult map though. It's mostly element focus. Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to Tessium. My internet just died.
Nice. We love to hear it.
We love to hear.
I believe we are live right now, aren't we?
Yes, we are live. And alright. We are live. That was warm up.
Okay, so it's like we've got a pretty exciting match actually happening here. Is this the losers bracket?
I believe so.
So these two players actually might give us a fairly close match by the looks of things, because we have seed number 25 versus seed number 26 from qualifiers.
Actually 25 and 24s, but yeah, very close.
Okay.
As you said.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong numbers. But yeah, right next to each other. Yeah, right next to each other is the main point.
Exactly. Yeah.
Looking through all of the kind of stages, at least from the qualifiers, they look fairly similar. Kzon, seeming like, is that how you pronounce it? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Seeming like the better player for the SV maps at the very least, and this round's SV is fairly significant, so you can expect a fair advantage on that regard. But the rest of the maps don't seem to really favor either player too much, one way or the other.
Yeah, that's true. And here we have the Protects coming out. Seems like TengShiXun winning that role.
Trying to have a look around from last week as well. Seeming like the accuracy advantage may actually be in Kzon's favor throughout most maps. We'll see what the picks and bans end up being though. That said, this round is pretty significantly harder than last round, I would say, in a lot of regards.
Yeah, this year's map will definitely it jumped a lot in difficulty.
Yeah, definitely no like massive free ACK maps, I would say, compared to last week. You know, the Jack map last week, I think a lot of people felt very comfortable trying to ratio it with the BPM. This is a fairly large step up. So this Jack map actually, I think a lot of players are just gonna, instead of focus on ratio, it's, you know, more focusing on actually managing to avoid 200s at this kind of speed. So trying to have a look at what the protects are going to be. Gonna flick back and forth with the Twitch stream, I think, here. So it seems like LN1, Hybrid 1, SV2, HB2 were all protected. Tengshi trying to ban SV2, but it was one of the protects, so I imagine SV1 will end up being banned out, which I would think makes a lot of sense. So definitely looking like Kzon is the player that's going to go for these SV picks. So yep, it comes out as the SV1 ban from Tengshi. Kzon going to be interesting what they ban. Rice 3 it's going to be, that's serotonin. So we're removing the technical map of the pool here. Maybe something that Kzon is less comfortable with getting good accuracy or being able to combo compared to the rest of the maps here. But interestingly, we have all of the LN maps up. And the LN maps this time actually fairly difficult. So it'll be interesting to see whether either player is actually comfortable with those LN maps. So we're getting the first pick, and it's actually going to be the LN map coming out straight away. Last Hope from the Gods. This is the density LN pick that we're seeing. So the shortest one of the pool, but also this one is quite difficult. I'm interested to see how the players do it, because I would say this is one of the harder, like kind of the trickier type of maps that we'll see in the pool.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Sorry, my internet's just dying. Yeah, as you said, this is going to be an interesting map here. Starting off pretty slow. Not the great start for Tengshi here, but plenty of room to recover.
Oh, this accuracy definitely not looking very good from Tengshi.
Yeah, not.
Hit error bar kind of looking a little bit messy here. Hitting a little bit early, I think, overall. But it's looking like, actually, now that we're getting more dense sections, the accuracy is recovering quite quickly now.
Yeah, it's true. And Kzon is actually dropping quite a bit as well.
We should expect, as this map starts getting denser and denser towards the midpoint and the end, we are probably going to see a little bit of accuracy drops. But Tengshi actually finds a miss.
Oh. Yeah, huge miss. And he's rapidly dropping even more right now.
It definitely doesn't look very comfortable with the density here.
Yeah, it might be a bit too hard for him at this stage. You know, Kzon still holding at 99, just barely 99. Still, that score lead right now, it's already at 60k. I have no idea how TengShi is going to catch up here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's really going to happen. Yeah, 60k at this point. Not much of the map left. There's no way. Kzon's accuracy is dropping quite a lot, down to 98.5, I believe, but it's still the FC, and accuracy is still way in front as well. So it's not going to matter all that much. Yeah, the late hits. You can see at the end, Kzon hitting like consistently late on everything. I feel that's so hard. That's me.
Stamina catching up quite a bit to him, but still he has the first win, the first point. TengShi actually only dropping one miss, but that accuracy difference is massive.
Yeah, it's a really big accuracy difference overall. And it's looking like, if I look back at your kind of qualifiers level here, the biggest difference I see between these two players is actually, other than the SV, is the stage 5, the hybrid pick, which kind of, rather than being a hybrid, it kind of tells me that TengShi is probably going to want to pick the more physically intense maps, right? But the issue I kind of see is that the maps in this pool, like they're a lot harder, but they're not quite pushing that same level of difficulty as stage 5 for the qualifiers just yet. So we're going to go to the Jack pick, it looks like.
Yeah, something like stage 5 would be next round, or maybe even semis. His best chance would be something like Rise 2, Rise 3. The maps are pretty tame.
Yeah, to be able to get to kind of like the level that TengShi wants to compete at, you're going to have to get through this one. And the Jack map, interesting choice. It is significantly more difficult than last round's Jack maps. And of course, not LN. So this would probably help TengShi out quite a lot if they're not very comfortable with the LN.
And most probably, yeah.
But we did see a very scary Jack score from Kzon last week. So all comes down to whether they can maintain that level of ratio with, the higher BPM patterns in this one.
Yeah, the BPM bumped about, there's about 10-15 BPM jump from last round. So if they are comfortable with this BPM, then we should be able to see that same level of accuracy from them. Let's see. Just the intro, nothing much happening.
Yeah, so far relatively close.
Yeah.
No massive. Oh, there's a 200 from TengShi there on that little trill part.
And it seems like he's hitting extremely early. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, it's consistent. It's looking nice and tight, but it's in the wrong direction.
And Kzon is consistently hitting late.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got a little bit of a back and forth here. Yeah, you're right. TengShi hitting early, Kzon hitting late, and it's actually starting to go, it's going back and forth a little bit. Whoever's dropping most
like Kzon managed to find his sweet spot now, trying to recover the accuracy. TengShi is still hitting quite early. Just have to slow down a bit.
Yeah, it really does have to try and find that one. Kzon now, rapidly going up in the accuracy. 99.2, finding a couple 200s again there. But the AC lead is still fairly small.
Yeah, all things considered, still quite small. It's up to TengShi. Once he finds his sweet spot, he'll be able to build back that accuracy.
But you are definitely relying from TengShi's side for Kzon to find, a few more 200s in this last section as well.
Yeah, that's true. More calmer section before we get into the last key of this map. Both of them are looking really unstable here. Here we go. Last part of the map. Kzon still hitting late. TengShi still hitting early.
It's just this trade-off between the two players. Here come the quads. We'll see if this changes things a little bit. Kzon hitting a few 200s. This is actually getting really close now.
It's getting really close.
Oh, and
Oh,
more
he
200s at
hold-
the very end, but not enough. 3,000 points the lead here. And actually, the judgments, the 100, the 200s, the 100s better for TengShi, but the ratio, 200, 300s difference between the two players is quite a significant ratio gap.
Yeah, extremely huge. But you see Kzon right there, 250s. He was this close to getting a miss, and that would have costed the point.
Yeah, absolutely. Would have completely been the difference maker.
I did not expect it to be this close, honestly. One hitting late, one hitting early. But it happens.
Yeah, and not wasting any time here. Kzon picking LN3. This is going to be in a little bit of a way similar-ish to LN2.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously a little bit different in that this one is a bit more technical, a bit less kind of like LN stream oriented.
Yeah, but I think they will still suffer the same problem because the density is still there, just not as consistent as LN2.
Yeah, absolutely. If you were struggling on LN2, you're, well, probably going to be also struggling on this to some extent. We did see, however, Kzon also struggling with the accuracy towards the end of LN2, so maybe we'll see a little bit of, some kind of weakness to be taken advantage of from TengShi. But for that to happen, TengShi really has to up the accuracy in some way or the other.
Yeah, he clearly has the stamina. It's just the accuracy. He's not able to grasp at long note releases as well as Kzon.
Yeah, we're seeing a bit of that right here. A lot of 200s from TengShi, 200s as well from Kzon, but managing to keep it to a minimum. All in all, it looks like about a 1% accuracy lead for Kzon coming out of the gates here.
Yeah, quite a big gap, but still think he can definitely come back in. Lots of room since it's a long map, 3 minutes long.
Yeah, we are seeing TengShi slowly raise the accuracy a little bit, and the gap is not quite as large as LN2 was before. So if there is some unfortunate accidents coming in from one of the players, lead could definitely switch hands a little bit. And TengShi actually just now about to reach 98%, so not actually massively far behind.
That is right. It's all on Kzon. Kzon seems to be getting you more late now. Maybe the stamina factor kicking in for him. Now we're halfway through the map here. Kzon still at the high 98. TengShi is catching up pretty nicely.
Yeah, very slowly catching up. It's not going to be enough at this rate to fully catch up, but yeah, as I said before, any mistakes here could definitely cost. And Kzon's definitely dropping a few 200s here and there, keeping it decently close, now down to 98.7.
He is dropping, but not enough for TengShi to catch back up. And they're just trading 200s. Their accuracy is staying the same.
Yeah, it's fairly consistent in a way from both players. The accuracy is not really changing that much over time.
If nothing happens soon, Kzon will run away with this. We only have 1/4 of the map remaining. They're both still holding full combos though.
Yeah, that's the one thing that TengShi has going for them right now. But it's not looking like Kzon's going to miss any time soon. That could be a bit of a curse, but not that much in map in the left. But Kzon finding a miss. I think it's not enough.
That is a very clean miss. The accuracy did not change at all.
Yeah, AC is still there. 0.5% of accuracy difference, and this is a fairly long map as well. So not the end of the world for a single clean miss.
Kzon takes it. Yeah, the accuracy difference quite big here. Kzon outmatching TengShi in 300 count and 200 as well. So pretty strong pick, but definitely more closer than L and 2.
Yeah, absolutely. TengShi managing to keep up the full combo in the end, so very solid there on the combo side of things. But it is going to be 3-0 now for Kzon. TengShi is going to have their own pick now, and well,
Rice won. Seems like
Rice won.
Consistency. I thought he would aim for something like
I would say Rice 2.
Rice
yeah.
5.
For players
something
that
more
are
physical.
Yeah, for players that are more like combo focused, less act focused, you would want to pick more of like the speed map, I would think.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a kind of interesting pick because the jump stream pick usually, or I would say out of this map pool for sure, jump stream is going to be the more accuracy focused of the Rice picks. Oh wait, no. Hang on.
Wait,
they
what?
did pick Rice too.
Oh.
It was self-corrected soon after.
All right. So you get what we said.
Okay.
So yeah, Rice too.
This is a good pick.
This is a good pick. Rice too, definitely a less popular choice by players here.
It does tend to be a bit more of a risky pick usually, players.
Yeah, it's a much riskier pick because it's already so high BPM, and then it's single streams as well. I think this type of pattern, people don't usually play much.
Yeah, for sure. Much harder to be consistent on this, much harder to get good accuracy and score high. But at the same time, that just means that, players like TengShi who do want to go for the, we can see right here, it's starting to kind of pay off already, the combo game rather than the act.
Yeah, but both of them are suffering a lot of accuracy, just Kzon dropping way more 200s at the moment.
We're actually seeing the same thing from TengShi again, hitting a little bit too early consistently.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that that might be a client? I feel like we'll see. We'll have to wait.
Yeah, we'll have to see because that trail was nasty. Back into small streams here, they are able to hit. It's just a bit too technical for them to hit, dropping lots of 200s.
Yeah, very, very hard to be able to keep up the accuracy as well. That's a real miss for sure. Second miss now for Kzon, and the accuracy lead in TengShi's favor. So this is looking like a very good pick here.
Yeah, definitely. The lead now about 40,000 and climbing with then one more miss from Kzon.
We can see the more difficult maps are definitely going to go in TengShi's favor for the Rice side of things at least.
And now here we go. The stream goes for much longer.
Yeah, this is the difficult one, especially for the stamina here. And we can see Kzon hitting late. It's going to result in a miss as well.
Definitely losing steam here.
And TengShi's accuracy just rising over time. The score gap is getting very large. And all the trills at the end.
Yeah. And yeah, TengShi easily takes that point.
Nice FC there. Kzon just seeming to be just out of the comfort zone there for the level of speed, the physicality.
So I think she definitely would pick a Rice 5 as well after this, but he'll have to steal a point from Kzon here because he is down one break point. Here we have hybrid 1. This is a tricky one.
So interesting. This is not going to be the last of the LN picks. We'll see how this one ends up going. First time we are seeing a hybrid map here.
Yeah, for this match, definitely. It's going to be a tricky one as well because of the swing rhythm in this map here. Actually dropping some accuracy.
Yeah, of course, the LN sections are most likely going to be favoring Kzon in the accuracy department. But this, of course, being a hybrid, there is going to be some tricky rise patterns involved as well. So maybe there's the opportunity here. And we can see, actually, the accuracy is now really close. Lead has been evaporated in an instant now, and Tengshi now with a little bit of a lead after all those rise sections.
This lead is not stable at all. It's way too close. Kzon catching up really nicely. Oh, here we have a 1/3 section and Tengshi dropping a lot of points.
Yeah, it seems like these easier, more straightforward sections to act, seeming like they favor Kzon a little bit here.
And once again, yeah, Kzon slowly reaching back to the 99%.
That's going to
really
be
has to push more.
Nice lead overall. Last quarter of the map, oh, there's a few 200s there, dropping down to 98.9, but 0.3% of the lead.
Yeah.
Still going to be okay for Kzon.
Yeah, as long as Kzon holds full combo, he's going to take it. Oh,
that's a really unfortunate miss on a place that no one should be missing on, really.
Yes, it's a really rough miss, but yeah, with that kind of seals it even more, being down a miss.
But at the very least, it would not have mattered anyway. Kzon didn't find any drops or accuracy drops towards the end, so it would have been, even without the miss, that would have been in Kzon's favor. So now 4-1, Kzon up and at match point.
Already. God damn.
But that's it. This is still just one break point.
Yeah, exactly. This is just one break point. But it's all up to Tengshi to win.
Yeah, I think the bigger problem
here in a row right now.
Bigger problem here for Tengshi is that trying to pick Rice 4 again. But the bigger problem is, as that is kind of also confirming here, is that I don't think Tengshi has that many picks left that would be good. I guess Rice 5 should be the next one to go for out of the maps we have remaining. And also, now that I think about it, Kzon still has their Protect SV2. So it is definitely looking very good for Kzon right now.
Yeah, looking a bit grim for Tengshi here. Only Rise 5 favors him more. Rise 1 is way too risky, and the other two maps favors Kzon a lot.
It is going to be Rise 1. I would think Rise 5 seemed like a good choice here, but we'll see how Rise 1 goes. It is, as we were talking about before, it is going to most likely be more of an accuracy map compared to the other Rise picks.
Yeah, but you'll see. Maybe something like the Jack map will happen again, where Kzon starts a bit late. You know, maybe lose steam at the end of the map.
Potentially. This is 180 BPM though, so I feel like both players should be comfortable. That said, now that I mention it, 180 BPM sounds like a BPM Tengshi might be hitting early on.
Yeah, that's another thing. But we'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully he found his sweet spot right now. Let's signing off here. Just the intro, nothing much to comment about. Here we go.
Actually, TengShi off to a better start here.
TengShi. Yeah. Kzon is now off to a good start here, but he is slowly gonna find back. Oh.
Couple 200s
actually,
there actually for Kzon, yeah.
Yeah, he is hitting a bit late, losing a lot of ratio as well.
The lead is still very small right now, 0.2% lead right now for TengShi. And Kzon's accuracy is climbing ever so slightly, 99.2 now, up from 99.0 before. And oh, actually, bit of an act drop from TengShi, and that's going to swing the lead back and forth between, it's basically tied between the two players right now.
It's way too close. Here we have a more harder section. Still fairly close. Both players are still maintaining the same accuracy.
Oh, and 200s again from Kzon.
Yeah, but the lead is still extremely close. TengShi has to hold on, otherwise it's over for him.
Oh, and multiple 200s coming in. The density not working out for Kzon at the end there, and it's looking like this could be a second point now for TengShi.
Yeah. And there's indeed a second point for TengShi, and goodness, that was really close. Kzon just dropping a bit too many 200s towards the end.
Yeah, this time the ratio between the two players is fairly similar. Yeah, it is just the 200s that Kzon was finding towards the end, especially. Definitely made all the difference there.
Yeah, that's for sure. Still, now it's Kzon's turn to pick, and he's most definitely gonna pick SV2.
I think if Kzon doesn't pick SV2, it would be absolutely crazy. You have to pick SV2 here. This is Kzon's last pick no matter what.
Yes. This is his last pick, so you definitely are gonna go for the one you are most comfortable with. Or the one
for sure.
you think you have a high chance.
And I can't read the chat. Was that was hybrid too?
Hybrid?
The SV pick is being ignored.
Seems like it.
Oh, this is a dangerous pick. Like, this pick should still favor Kzon because of LN, but
yeah, but still, TengShi has proven he can play LN on LN3.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. LN3 was fairly close. TengShi can play the LN.
Oh my goodness.
What I'm thinking is the SV. I don't think TengShi has shown they can play SV. And they tried to ban SV2 as well. I don't think they practiced it at all.
It probably. This is funny. But still, no takebacks now. And here we go into hybrid 2. Definitely favors Kzon here, but TengShi has a chance.
It's looking like a very good start here for Kzon.
TengShi, a bit of a rocky start, getting quite a bit 200s. He's still on an FC. In the mid 98, he has to climb back up here. Alright, here we go. First PI.
It's going to be very tricky to manage to get good accuracy on these ones, and it looks like both players are doing okay throughout. A few 200s from TengShi that's going to give a for time. Kzon hasn't really changed the accuracy whatsoever, still 99.2. Tengshi's increased a little bit.
But he's still 1 whole percent behind, so I'm not sure if he's able to catch up here. Kzon has to mess up here.
I think even a miss right now, if it's a clean miss, it's still not going to be enough for Tengshi to be able to come back. As long as Kzon holds on to the combo, this should be a done map, and it looks like it is going. Yep.
And then, yep, that's it. Clean FCs actually on both sides, but Kzon will take that edge, that accuracy department favors him, and he will win this match.
Absolutely. So that is going to be a solid win for Kzon there. 5-2. Fairly close, all things considered.
Yeah, definitely. Just Tengshi not being able to match his accuracy. Although he was very consistent throughout the match, I have to say. Only dropping once or twice.
Yeah, I think Tengshi really only missed on, I think, the very first map. And the rest was all clean FC from then on. But it is going to be Kzon managing to survive another day here in the losers bracket, continuing on to next week. Unfortunately, it's going to be Tengshi being eliminated. I believe this was a losers bracket match.
Yes, it was. So we'll have to say goodbye to Tengshi. Really, really happy they stayed in play. Yeah, but that is the match over. Kzon, as you said, will advance to the next round. And he's gonna fight either J-Lai or Kaijun Chang. Both really strong opponents, so we'll have to see how it goes for him.
Gonna be an interesting match there for sure. So for now, I believe the next match we have is gonna be in about half an hour.
Yeah, just for half an hour. So we'll be back shortly. Hopefully we sort out our internet issues.
Yeah, we'll see you guys shortly.
Alright, bye.